Good afternoon, everybody. This is Dr. Cynthia Smith, and this is Intuitive Hypnotherapy Podcast. I'm Dr. Cynthia Smith, a chiropractor, acupuncturist, hypnotherapist, psychic medium, and most importantly, the mom to my awesome daughter, Shanti. Today's episode is Virtual Gastric Band Part 4. Now, this is the meat and potatoes of the 4 steps that we've been working through. If you recall, and if you don't, please go back and listen to part 1, part 2, and part 3. And disclaimer, this is not medical advice. If you're truly in trouble, if you truly need help, talk to your doctors, talk to your mental health providers. This is basically entertaining. So disclaimer for that. And for this podcast, part 1 of Virtual Gastric Band. Part of the reason Virtual Gastric Band Hypnosis has become so popular is because it works. We can convince the mind that our stomach is smaller, so we eat smaller meals. And we do that by telling a story and letting the mind believe that that the body, the vessel, has actually gone through a surgical procedure to make the stomach smaller. When the stomach is smaller, you eat smaller meals. The theory is you eat smaller meals long enough, you will lose the weight and achieve the healthy bod that you're looking for. So the part 1 was the procedure, okay? Convincing your mind carefully, safely, to the degree that you can have it, that your stomach is smaller and therefore can hold less food at meals. Part 2 of the Virtual Gastric Band Hypnosis is aversion therapy, where we as hypnotists help you find foods that are unhealthy for you for you to have an aversion to them. And this works. It works for smoking. It works for weight loss. It works for any behaviors that you're looking to change. Aversion therapy works. If you come to me in my office, I create the aversion specific to you and your wants and needs. So the second part is aversion therapy. Part 3, what we did last week, is motivation. Motivation and inspiration to do healthy things and eat healthy foods and get really excited and leaning into the things that will help us feel better in our bodies, that will help us achieve the weight we want to, and make us motivated to do things like exercise, go to the gym, take walks, do some stretching. But it also, we talked about motivation to eat foods that are healthier for you and in portion sizes that are more appropriate. Here in America, bigger is bigger. So retraining the brain to eat smaller portions in addition to eating healthy food is really, really important. And it's really an integral part of the Virtual Gastric Band Hypnosis. Now, today, the piece de resistance, the meat and the potatoes, we are going to do a hypnosis session to heal those deep soul wounds, whatever they are. And again, if you're coming into my office for a session, this will be unique to you. This is going to be artfully vague so that you can apply this to your particular situation. And remembering our whys. Why do we want to lose weight? Why do we want to get healthy? Why is that important? And why now? What's happening that this is the right time? So this piece, Virtual Gastric Band, part 4, we are going to lean into healing those deep soul wounds, whatever they are, whether it was a wound to your inner child, whether it was a response to some sort of trauma. And if any of this is triggering, turn off this podcast now. Just give it a breath. Whatever it is that you're using food as protection, food as comfort, food as support, food as company, food as a remedy for boredom, food because you're unconsciously watching television. We're going to deep dive into all of that. And whatever is the most important for you, whatever is your principle, the one that was really going to make an impact, lean into that. If this is too big a challenge, then pick a smaller incident or trauma for this hypnosis session. You don't have to go to try to heal the worst thing that ever happened to you. Not today, not on a podcast, unless you want to. And again, there are many reasons why we eat more than we need, or we eat unhealthy. We get to look at all of that. And more importantly than all of that, I am here to remind you of who you are. I am here to remind the listeners and your friends and your family how special you are. My truth, the Tao of Cynthia, is that we are all created from pure love, pure light, and deserving of all good things. That means health, prosperity, success in our lives and in our families, meaningful relationships, because we are created from the energy that made the universe. Even the Bible says, greater things shall you do than I've done. Let's do some great things. You are special. You are valuable. You are worthy. And you are worthy and deserving of the health and the body size and the healing that you feel best in. Ready to get started? Yay. So we're going to take a few moments. You're going to hear from our sponsors. This is an opportune time for you to get a glass of water, get a cup of tea, fluff your pillows, get in a comfy chair. Again, no driving, no operating heavy machinery, none of that. And then come back in a couple moments. We're going to jump into the hypnosis. Okay, see you in a moment. Awesome. Welcome back. This is Intuitive Hypnotherapy Podcast, and I'm Dr. Cynthia Smith. In this moment, I invite you to find a comfortable chair, comfortable seat, or if you're so inclined to recline, please do. If you want to lay on the floor, kick back in your Barca-lounger, whatever makes sense, whatever you have available to you, where you can get comfortable and completely settle in, completely relax. Get into this moment. We're going to start by just taking some big, deep breaths. So breathe in, breathe out, let it out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in love. Exhale fear. So in our psychic tools, put your crown at a sense of amusement. Let's bring some lightness into this. So when you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes and become comfortable wherever you are. Go ahead. Close your eyes on down. That's exactly right. And let your eyelids become heavy. Let them become so heavy that it's actually more comfortable for you to keep them closed. It feels natural. It feels safe. Take a couple of breaths with your closed eyes and notice how good it feels and how relaxed you're becoming simply by having your eyes closed. It feels so good, in fact, that if you try to open them, go ahead and try. They just won't work. So go ahead. And as you close your eyes, you go deeper and deeper down into relaxation. Taking a big, deep cleansing breath. And with every exhale, you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. You're starting to sink into the chair. Sink comfortably. Because this part of the program, this is fun. This is where you get to give to yourself. Take a few moments out of your day and look inward. Go inward. Deeper down, deeper down, deeper down. All the way down, all the way down. So as you're sitting there comfortably with your eyes closed, beginning to relax, going deeper and deeper into relaxation, bring your attention to the muscles on top of your head. And with every breath, allow those muscles of your scalp to relax, soften, release that tension. Draw your breath to the muscles in the back of your skull, base of your skull, back of your neck. And as you breathe to those muscles, allow them to relax. Allow the muscles around your eyes, those small muscles that help you express what you're feeling. Just let them soften. Your eyes are already closed. Go ahead and let the muscles around your eyes just soften and relax. The muscles of your face, cheeks, around your TMJ. Allow them to soften and relax. Allow your jaw to go slack and your tongue to fall away from the roof of your mouth. Deeper down, deeper down, deeper down. As you continue to take those cleansing breaths, allow the muscles of your neck, shoulders, arms, all the way down to your fingertips. See them softening. See your arms getting heavy, sinking into the chair or the chaise, wherever you're sitting or lying down. Send your breath to your upper back, your side body, your chest. Notice how all those muscles soften and relax. Even the intrinsic muscles between your ribs, allowing you to take even more deeper breaths and exhale all that stale air. This is the beginning of this healing for today. Take another deep breath into your low back. Allow your low back to just sink into the chair where you're sitting. Just heavy in your chair. Allow those muscles that have probably been really tense to soften and relax. Draw your breath there and let them unwind. Let those knots disperse. Draw your breath to your hips and thighs, the muscles of your legs, your quads, your hamstrings, sides of your legs. Let your legs get heavy in your chair. Let them sink with relaxation. Let them sink as they soften, relax, releasing that tension out and away from your body. You're heavy, but you're floating. You're sinking and you're flying. Deeper down, deeper down, deeper down. And draw your breath to the small muscles of your calves, the front of your shins, your calves, the small muscles in your feet, all the way down to your toes. Allow your toes and your feet to actually relax, as if they've just had a lovely massage, softening and relaxing, comfortably warm, heavy, allowing you to sink into the chair. Take another deep cleansing breath. And as you breathe out, you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. With every cleansing breath, your muscles get softer. You feel heavier in your chair in the most delightful way possible. Breathe and relax, relax and breathe. The deeper you breathe, the more relaxed you get. The more relaxed you get, the deeper you can take a breath. And in a moment, I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. And with every step down, you're going to go deeper and deeper into relaxation. You're going to go deeper and deeper into this sense of comfort, where your muscles are soft and relaxed. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, all the way down, down, down. Deep down into your subconscious mind, your resource state. This is where you have all your tools. This is where you have all your gifts, all your ancient knowledge. You've been here before, in this deep place of your subconscious mind. This is where healing begins. This is where you step into the beauty that is you. All good things that you're worthy of. Deeper down, deeper down, deeper down. Now, in this deep, relaxed space, in your subconscious mind, in present time, imagine that you are a point of light behind your eyes and in between your temples, as if you're looking at the world from behind closed eyes. And with practice, you can do it comfortably behind open eyes. And in this moment, your eyes are closed, comfortably softened, deeply relaxed. Be a point of light in the center of your head, as if you're looking at the world from behind closed eyes. In my imagination, I pretend that I am Captain Kirk and I'm looking at the world from behind the windshield of the Starship Enterprise. And it gives me that space, being able to look at things from an arm's length. In this deep, relaxed state, with every breath going deeper down, deeper down, deeper down. See a bubble around you in all directions. Over your head, under your feet, to either side, front and back. This is your aura. This is your bubble. This is your personal space, your energy field. And it's there whether you pay attention to it or not. But if you do pay attention to it, it's a powerful, powerful tool for you. So look around your bubble and give it a color. Any color but black or white. And whenever you're listening to this podcast, put that day's date on your bubble. Date stamp it. That will bring you into present time. We can't do anything. We can't travel back in time. At least I can't yet. I haven't mastered that. And we can't time travel forward. But we can be in the moment, in present time, and we can heal things from the past. And we can project our dreams, hopes, and wishes, plans for the future. You do it best from this moment. So be in the center of your head in this deep, relaxed state, in your bubble. And now create a grounding cord, an energetic connection from the base of your spine, all the way down to the center of the earth. I like to use a tube of light. Have it as wide as you are, as wide as your hips, and that wide all the way down. If you want to use orange sparkly as your color, see orange sparkly to the center of the earth. And the center of the earth, let's imagine, is a pasture or a lawn or a patch of grass where your grounding cord could just ground right into it. The grounding cord tethers you, helps you feel grounded. It also helps hold you in present time. Another fun attribute of a grounding cord is it can act as a garbage chute. So any energies that you're ready to let go of, if you've already begun your healing of those deep traumas, how you got big in the first place, it's like taking out the trash. You don't have to sift through every piece. You can just let it go. And some of you are already releasing. Some of you are already emotional. Some of you are already behind closed eyes, starting to tear up because the healing has already begun. You're beginning to release the energies of those behaviors that causes you to eat more than you need, or choose foods that are not healthy for you, or keep you stuck, or keep you at a place of self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is an interesting concept because when we are connected to Source, when we are connected to the God of our heart, when we know who we are, when we remember who we are, when we tap into our subconscious mind where all our gifts are, all our truths are, we would never treat ourselves harshly. We would love ourselves as God loves us. Yes, go ahead and feel what you feel right now. Go ahead and let it go. Wave after wave of emotion. So self-sabotage. When we are connected to Source, we wouldn't do that. Might we have energy in our space that tells us lies? that makes us believe untruths about ourselves, like we're not good enough, we're not lovable, we're not worthy. That's not our information. And you can let that go. Just let it slide down your grounding cord. Or imagine those untruths are rocks or bricks. Just dump them down your grounding cord so they can travel all the way to the center of the earth. And they are transformed into neutral energy so they can't harm you or anyone else ever again. So from the center of your head, grounded in your bubble, in this deep, relaxed state, with every breath, you go deeper and deeper and deeper into relaxation, into that place of magic, your subconscious mind. From the center of your head, look up to the top of your head. And imagine, if you will, top of your head is your seventh chakra. That's your connection to the God of your heart. That could be the universe, pure love, source energy, supreme being, God, Yahweh, whatever the God of your heart is. Know that you are lovable and your God is looking out for you. Your God sees the divinity in you. So as you see that chakra on top of your head that represents your connection to the God of your heart, give it a color, whatever color jumps to mind. And allow that color to feel good in your body. Allow that color to soothe you as a mother would soothe her child. And take that chakra and make it 10% bigger, 10% more responsive, 10% more connected to the Supreme Being. Let that love in 10% more. Let that divinity in, because like attracts like. You are already perfect. Deeper down, deeper down. In your subconscious mind, where all your gifts are. Peeling back the layers that said this wasn't so, that you aren't perfect, that you have to hide, that food is your crutch. In this deep, relaxed state, take a moment to just feel loved. Feel connected to all that created the universe. Know that you are big and powerful and joyful, worthy, healthy, and deserving of all good things. Allow yourself to be loved. Feel that love. Allow it to filter into your body from the top of your head all the way down to your fingertips, all the way down to your toe tips. Some of you are emotional now. You're crying. You're feeling the energy that has been holding you back to just slough off. Some of you are fidgeting in your seat. Some of you are really uncomfortable. And that's all good, because you are accepting the healing. You are remembering who you are and how wonderful you are, exactly as you are. Allow that love from on high to trickle into your body, into your soul, into your very essence. Imagine how you would comfort your own child or a friend. This is your opportunity to turn that love that you would give to someone else back to yourself. Give yourself the same love, the same support, the same grace that you would to your kid, to a friend. And know that as you're doing that, the Supreme Being is giving you that love simply because you are. Take it in, take it in, take it in. And as you do, notice how your body is even more comfortable, even more relaxed where you're sitting, even more supported. You feel safe. And in this deep, relaxed space in the center of your head, grounded in your bubble, imagine a time or remember a time when you felt perfectly safe, perfectly supported. Where were you? How old were you? Were you inside or outside? Were you alone or with people? Was it daytime or nighttime? What did you see when you felt perfectly safe? What did you hear? What did you taste? What did you smell? What did you feel? And if you can't remember a time when you felt perfectly safe, imagine a time. What would that look like for you? And be there now in that safe place. Feel safe. Feel supported. Feel comfortable. And with every breath, you go deeper down, deeper down, deeper down into relaxation. And in this deep, relaxed space, feeling safe, from the center of your head, see your bubble around you in all directions. And on the outside of your bubble, create a reading screen, a video screen, or a television. And have that on the outside of your bubble and not touching your bubble. Have it at eye level so it's comfortable for you to look at it from your third eye. So as you imagine this television or this video screen on the outside of your bubble, in a moment, not just yet, you're going to turn it on and you're going to go to a place where you were wounded and your reaction was to soothe with food. Now, this could have been earlier today. This could have been last week, or this could be a specific event in your past or in your childhood. When you turn that video screen on, you're going to be right there watching that event. Again, whether it was earlier today or sometime in your past. So with closed eyes in the center of your head, and stay in the center of your head, deeper down, deeper down, deeper down into relaxation in this safe place. Go ahead and turn on that television. What do you see? See yourself in that episode, in that event where you were somehow triggered or uncomfortable or stressed or felt unsafe. And you went to food as comfort. Maybe more food than you needed, or maybe food that you know isn't a vibrational match for the temple that is your body. From the center of your head, connected to source, you know there is no judgment. There is no shame in that moment. That is just someone that is hurting, self-soothing. Be compassionate to that person in that episode. Be compassionate to yourself. Give yourself the same grace you would give a friend or a family member, your kid. And you're going to be in the center of your head. You're not going to that episode. You're watching it. And from this, you have some perspective. You have some separation. In the center of your head, grounded in your bubble, in this deep, relaxed state, as you look at that episode on your reading screen of you somehow stressed or worried or sad or bored, give that person that you see on the reading screen some love. Give that person some grace. Give that person some peace, some support, a sense of safety. Whatever that person needs, send it to them now. Give yourself the grace, the blessings, the support, the non-judgment that you need. Was that episode the first time you did stress eating? Was it after a particularly troubling event? Was it at a party where maybe you were not as present as you could have been? Whatever the situation is, give yourself the healing that you needed in that moment. Take your time. And know that you are shifting in your DNA and you're shifting in your subconscious mind. You're peeling back a wound that has caused behavior that is unhealthy for you. Deeper down, deeper down, deeper down. So much love. As if you can connect that version of yourself up to the Supreme Being. Soothe away any hurt, any stress, any worry. And do it with ease. Do it with amusement. Boy, that was a doozy. And some of you are crying now. Let those tears flow. They are healing, they are cathartic. Some of you are fidgeting. It's okay. Give the body what it needs. Take a deep breath and let it out. And when you're ready, that image of yourself, that situation where you ate more than you needed or ate foods that weren't healthy for you, when you self-soothed with food, now that that episode, that event in your life is healed, take that image of yourself off the reading screen with the healing that you've just given yourself and bring it in to your own physical body. Bring it in like you're giving yourself the biggest hug, the biggest support, the biggest love. Give yourself that healing. Let yourself feel loved, feel supported. Doesn't that feel nice? In this deep, relaxed state. Remember your smaller stomach. Remember the foods, the quantities of food that you are averse to. Remember the aversion that works for you. Where when you see foods that are not healthy for you or portions, you go, oh. And it becomes disgusting. Disgusting to you to eat more or eat the foods that are not healthy for you. And then remember your motivation. And double down on that motivation now, because you have healed one part of yourself that got hurt and you went to food for the healing. Now you can go to healing for that healing. You can turn inward, and you know how to do it safely. Lean in to the healing. So in this deep, relaxed state, with all this energy and healing that you've peeled off, probably notice that you're even heavier. Maybe you've drifted off. It's okay. Your subconscious mind is picking this up. Deeper down, deeper down. Let that healing take hold. Let it supercharge the healings of the last 4 weeks or the last 40 weeks if you've been listening all along. And thank you very much. Know that you are more powerful than you think. You are beautiful and wonderful. You are necessary, and your story matters. You matter. Bring that healing in, bring that connectedness to source. And when you are connected to source, you are also connected to everyone. You are part of the fabric of this amazing planet. Draw in the healing that you need. Call back your energy from wherever you've left it. Now, after this session, you may want to take a nap. So if you so wish, after we come out of trance, go ahead and stay in trance. Give your body some rest. If when we come out of trance, you want to go do stuff, you feel motivated to make some healthy changes, then take that. And know that you are loved, you are worthy, that you are necessary. And you can have this healing anytime. Your connectedness to the God of your heart will continue to expand, as will your awareness of your beauty, your awareness of your story that matters. Your awareness of the God of your heart and your connectedness therein. So in a moment, not just yet, I'm going to count from 0 to 10. And you're going to come out. You're going to feel motivated, energetic, ready to take on the world. Or you can take a nap. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Eyes open, wake up. Hello, back to the room. You did an awesome job. This was part 4 of the Virtual Gastric Band series. And I did it in December to give you tools to help you navigate this very stressful time and to help you already queue up what you're ready to do in the new year. So next week, we're going to talk about setting our intentions for 2023. And if you listen to this another time, you could set your intentions for any time. And what we want to do, what we want to create, what we intend for our future. We're going to do that in our next session. For now, I will bid you adieu. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being along on this health journey of getting back to you. I'm Dr. Cynthia Smith, and this is Intuitive Hypnotherapy Podcast. You came for the chat, you stayed for the healing, and I'm obliged. Like, subscribe, leave your comments below, share with your friends. Thank you very much. God bless.